The Workbeat CNC router manufactured by 3D Printronics uses a Makita router as the default spindle for the machine. In this video, we shall go over the various features of the spindle, and we will also learn how to change the bits in the spindle. Please keep in mind that this spindle is manually controlled. It means that it has to be plugged in to an independent AC power supply, and it has to be switched on manually before starting any job. Use this switch to switch on or switch off the spindle. The rotating speed of the spindle is controlled by this knob here. One corresponds to 10,000 rotations per minute, and then it goes on to 6. 6 corresponds to 30,000 rotations per minute. Do not force the knob beyond 6 in this direction. Similarly, do not force the knob beyond 1 in this direction. So, to go from 1 to 6, simply rotate in this direction, and to come back, rotate in the opposite direction. Like this. The spindle includes a collet nut, one 8 mm collet which can be used for a 8 mm shank diameter bit, one 6 mm collet which is used for 6 mm bits. We also include a 6 mm to 1 by 8 inch collet reducer which can be used for bits of 1 by 8 inch or 3.175 mm. Also included are the 2 wrenches for the collet nut. Now let us see how to change the bits in the spindle. First, take the appropriate collet which you need to use. Insert the collet into the shaft. Here you can see a red color lock which can be used to lock the rotation of the shaft. This comes in handy to tighten the collet nut using only one hand. So you simply need to press this lock and the shaft will lock. Once you have inserted the collet, lock the shaft using the red color lock and put on the nut onto the shaft. Leave the collet nut loose initially. Thereafter, take the appropriate bit. Here we are using a 6 mm shank diameter straight cut bit. Insert the bit into the collet up to the appropriate depth. Thereafter, lock the shaft and tighten the collet nut by hand. Once you have tightened the collet nut by hand, use the wrench to fully tighten the collet nut. Press the lock and rotate the shaft. You will hear a click noise which indicates that the shaft has been locked. Thereafter, take the wrench and tighten the nut. Make sure that you do not over tighten the nut. Now we have inserted our bit onto the spindle. A lot of times a question is asked that what is the right depth to which a bit should be inserted into the collet. You can insert the bit up to the cutting flute which can be easily seen on a bit. Some of the bits also have a reference mark which can be used as a reference to insert the bits into the collet. Please note that these bits are very sharp and they can easily cut your fingers. So always use anti-cut gloves as a precaution while handling or installing these bits. Sometimes while changing the bits, the collet gets stuck in the shaft. So to remove it, you need to lightly tap onto the shaft like this, and you will see that the collet drops onto the spoiler board. Now let us see how to use the collet adapter. This is a collet adapter for 6 mm to 3.175 mm or 1 by 8 inch. It is used with a 6 mm collet. You simply need to slide the adapter into the collet from this direction like this. It will slide in easily. Thereafter, take the 1 by 8 inch bit. This is a straight cut bit, and slide it into the collet adapter like this. Be careful with the bit, it is very sharp. Thereafter, insert this complete assembly into the shaft and mount the collet as shown earlier. So here we have installed a 1 by 8 inch bit onto our spindle using the collet adapter. The spindle is mounted to the Z-axis using the brackets and M5 screws locked onto the T-nuts inside the Z-axis C-beam. If you want to change the height of the spindle holder, you can simply loosen these M5 screws and change the height. However, whenever you change the position of the spindle holder, always make sure that the spindle holder is at 90 degrees to the Z-axis C-beam and it is parallel to the spoiler board. If you need to remove the spindle from the spindle holder, loosen these screws here. Whenever you reinstall the spindle, make sure that these screws are tight and the spindle is firmly held. So that's about the spindle. If you have any questions, do let us know. Thank you for watching.